Hey guys, welcome to Comfycozyup. So this video is gonna be it's going to be mostly about haul. So I will say what I'm reading and also what I picked up Labor Day weekend in New York. So you guys know I am in Brooklyn, the city, a lot this month. I have so much going on, especially today. When you guys see this video, I will be at Brooklyn Caribbean Book Festival, which I'm excited for because Kyle is going to be there this time, and I have never seen him, and I'm just going to be digging up all my books and haul it there. And there's a few other authors that I've met before, but they had recent books that I am going to, you know, bring with me. So if you follow me on Instagram, you get more dibs. If not, you have to wait till Tuesday when I edit that video, because I will be vlogging. I tend to vlog it every year since I've been going. So yeah, I'm excited for that and some other things that I will talk about in this video. All right, what am I reading? Didn't get that far. This is August subscriber pick, and I only got to about 70 pages now. It is a slow go for me. It is interesting, but it's just not gripping me like I wanted to. But I'm going to be slow reading this until it's done. Dickens. I am still reading Dickens. I am not as far as I thought I would, because I'll talk about the book that I did finish so far, that just got my attention. But I'm going to come back to this because I really am enjoying this. Actually, this is Dumby and Son. This will be by 10th Dickens. But you know, Mr. Dumby, I'm just a father wicked. And then I wanted to see Flashlight, though, the Booker. So this is the one I was looking at, but I have two other books that are short, so I think I'm going to read those because I just want to finish more, because I've only finished three books on the list. I thought it was 11 books, it's actually 13 books. So I'm going to be slow reading this because it is chunky, and I got to 50 pages in this. This is weird. It's weird. It's the best way to describe it right now. But I get into it. I would say the beginning, it felt like more of a prologue introduction about what's going on. I absolutely was fascinated with it, with the whole flashlight thing. And then it's just getting to like an area where it's sad. But we'll get back to that. I did finish the 4th Capri, and the way it ended, which is why these books are like, because Capri I downloaded the last book, and it's on my Kindle, and I'm going to be finishing that one next for sure, because I need to know. And again, it's less than 200 pages. I am here for it. I am here for it. That cliffhanger just got me. Yeah, I'm so glad that these books were already out when I started reading it, because I would have been highly upset if it wasn't out. Because yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? But yeah. All right, so I started the weekend with hanging out with lovely Renisha, and yeah, I had to make sure I pronounce it right. And this first time we've hanged out, and it was a lovely day because we went to Mood Fabric and other parts of the city. Then we went to Brooklyn and got something to eat. It was just a good time, and I was so glad that she was in town that weekend. She does not live in America. She's in the Virgin Islands, and so her son is attending college in New York. So yeah, hope to see her more often, because we really had a good time. We vibed real good. All right. We went to Mood Fabric first. It's a lot I gotta show in this video. So Mood Fabric, I went with the intention of knowing what I want, because Mood Fabric is expensive. So I don't go in there to just browse and get whatever. I go in there to get I go there with a mission. And there's 3 items I wanted, and there's 3 items I walked out with, and of course some threads, and because they had the really good thread that I used to get from Joann, but no, Joann is gone. This is I'm glad to know I can go there and get those threads that I want. All right, my mom's fabric for her dress. Oh, it's coming out lovely, because sometimes when I take pictures of the dress I'm working on for her, it's not giving me this bright, vibrant color, but in the camera it is. All right, so you can see how beautiful it is. I am almost done. I literally could have been finished with the dress yesterday, but I cannot because I need her to fit it. So I'm taking this with me this weekend for her to fit it. I'm hoping that I don't have to do too much alteration, because there's additional things that I added in the middle that I am not sure it's going to make the neckline an issue. But, well, fingers crossed that I don't have to do too much alteration, that it fits her perfectly. It's kaftan dress, but it has a tweed to it. So I'll show you in a minute, because I had to buy the pattern, but I modified the pattern a lot, so it's not going to look like the pattern at all. But it's very close in terms of I kept the body and the side, but I had stuff. So I'm not going to show you the whole dress yet until I am done, until next week, the following week, for her birthday dinner. And when she wears it, do a whole shebang. But I love the dress to the point where I'm like, I need one, but in black and a different kind of addition, African fabric added to it. You know, I know, but I want one too. Anyway, so this is her fabric that I got. Then I went and got some tricot or tricot. So I got a lot. I think it's like 6 yards of this. This is the lining that you put under like a stretch fabric. You know, also bathing suit. This is what I use. And so I always have to have a lot of these. I think it's like $3 a yard. So I got that. And then I got the dress, the denim jeans that I'm going to be using. It's inside out. But it's this really dark, almost, it's dark blue, but it's almost black. I have to wash it because I am praying to God that this is not one of those denim that I gotta wash multiple times because it bleeds, that kind of deal. But I got this, and that was it. That's the only fabric I got at Mood, because Mood is not gonna take all my money. So I got the thread to match the blue, which is already in the machine because I've been using it. I got some black and of course white. And then I've never tried these, but these are the stretch threads, and I got 3 of these because they were like $1 something each. I'm going to be using this because I'm planning on doing a lot of sweaters, and that's a lot of sweaters. And then I want to try shearing. Just want to practice. And I think this is going to be good. I do have a big roll, a huge roll of white. But I saw these and I said, let me try them. Because if it works, I would definitely go back and get more of these. And that's all I got for Mood. Mood is always a delight. But, you know, the pockets. So then, we went by a trimming place. And the trimming place, Pacific Trim, I think. And I finally got me a tracer. I've always wanted one of these because I heard it's really good if you want to like save your pattern and not cut into your pattern like the size wise. You just trace over the size you want to cut. And I use this for my mother's dress. And I'll cut the biggest size, and then I trace off the size, my mother's size, which was like two sizes smaller, and trace it, and it left a dent in the fabric, and that is your guide to cut. This was necessary. I've been looking for this, and I was so happy. I need at least to have one, just another one, just to have in my collection, because just in case, you know, I can't lose this because of how this fabric not fabric, but pattern world is running now with the whole paperless route they want to take us to, and I'm not happy about it. I am basically trying to save a lot of my pattern from cutting into it. The ones that are new that I have now that I have not opened, and use this tracer to save the pattern and to avoid cutting the sides. This way I will have different sides and I can use it for different things, or different people like my mom. If we have the same dress we want to make, I don't have to worry about having to tape up the parts that I cut off. All of that, I don't have to worry about that, because I got one of these. Yeah, this is probably the best tool I bought in a while. Yes. All right, when I tell you I've never seen that many zippers in my life at this store. It was aisles and aisles of zipper. The color variation, the length, the texture. Some were on leather, some were on plastic, some were on just different fabric type. If you're looking for a zipper and you're wondering what's gonna go with the outfit, you will find it at this place. I was very much blown away. It's definitely gonna see me again. There's some things about it that I thought was like, why? Well, I'll tell you in a minute. So I got this elastic band, the thick one, and I got enough that I can make for 2 pants. I need some more pants for work. I made 2 pants that I wear for work all the time. Like I said, when I say I wear all the time, at least once a week I wear it to work, these pants. So I want to make more. I have fabric that I bought, I'm going to show you, and so I need to but I wanted wider waist. The other ones I got, I find that the waist were a little bit smaller. I think, I'm not sure what the size on this is, but it's wider, and so I was happy about that. And then I got a bunch of buttons, and that was it at this place, because I really didn't need a lot. So I got some more denim buttons because I love these for jackets, and they are really cute. These denim buttons, and they sell them separate, guys. So when you buy a denim button and you buy it in a pack, these come together because you can't use one without the other. Why does place sell them separately? This is 5 cents per the back, like the nail that you hammer in, and then this was 80 cents per one of these suckers. They are expensive, but I bought these because these were different. Now they had the kind that I normally buy. I wouldn't buy there because I could get it at my stores. You know, Michael have some, Walmart has some, and they're very inexpensive, you know, getting them as a set, because it comes in sets of 6. And not the last jacket I made, I needed 11. It wasn't bad, but they didn't have these kind of design. They just have the typical one you see all the time. That's the only reason why I went and got these. And I was a little bit salty again, because why are we separating this, and why are you charging me 5 cents per one of these? Yeah. And then I got these buttons. I wanted to make something not too long ago, and I couldn't find these buttons. My fabric place locally only had a few of these, and it wasn't enough. And so I bought 6, and I kind of regretted buying 6 because I think I should have bought 12. But again, they're kind of pricey, but these are for things that I can't find locally. If I can find it locally, I wouldn't do it. So that's it from that place. Let's get to the following day. So the following day, I went to get the African fabrics that I needed for my mom's dress. I washed it and I already used it, so this is a leftover. So I'm going to make some head wraps. I'm hoping to get 2 head wraps out of this. No, I should, oh yeah, I will get way more than 2 head wraps out of this. And then whatever is left over, I'm going to use to make a bag with. So you guys know, for the bags, I like scraps. So I'm going to do 2 head wraps because I want one for myself and make one for my mother. And then the leftover scraps going towards a bag. So that will be, that's it for her as far as bag, because I made 1 already, and I was going to make her 2. And then I bought this one. Yeah, they look a mess because I washed them. These kind of fabric, when they come, you need to wash them so you can see what the texture is really like for you to know. And I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. So this one I am going to use to make a blazer. I want to make a really nice blazer with this. Very simple blazer that is not going to have the lapel. I don't think it's just going to be a regular where I can just wear it with some jeans. Want to be able to wear it casually but fun. So I got this, which is something I'm going to work on next, because the blazer I can make is not going to be something long. I just have to make sure I have some lining. I need some lining for this. So the reason why I said that, this was originally supposed to have been the blazer fabric. You see how soft this is? I don't know if you can see it, but you see how that one looked more structured and this one is like flowy? I didn't expect that. When I got in the store, it didn't feel like that. And then when I washed it, I was like, ooh, yeah, I can't make a blazer with this. It's too soft for a blazer. So I made a duster. The duster is almost done. I got to do the sleeve. And the sleeve is short, but I think I might extend it. And then, yeah, because everything else is done. We're talking the line, the collar area, the hem. The only thing that's not done for the duster, and I'm taking it with me because I'm probably going to wear it this weekend, because it's light. It is a lightweight duster. So I'm going to have to enjoy it now, because once it gets cold, I would not be able to wear this. So this is a duster that is for early fall and springtime. Is definitely not going to be something I can wear when it gets super cold. I was a little disappointed how thin this was. Wow. All right, the other one I didn't wash yet because I haven't decided what to do with it yet, and this is another one that I have to wash so I can get the real texture of it. But it comes like this when you buy it. It's very stiff, and you wouldn't know that it's not as stiff until you wash it. So I got this, and I think this is 4 yard. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I can't remember what I got because I got so many. Some were 4, some were 5, and some were 3. So I don't know. I gotta figure this out. As far as pants, I got this beautiful black fabric that I'm going to use to make some wide leg pants that I know I'm going to wear a lot of, and I'm going to really enjoy. So I got this, and then I got the suede material because I'm going to make a nice dress with this, and I'm going to use one of the pattern, which I'm going to show you in a minute because I'm not sure, but it's about 4 yards of this. It is suede kind of fabric. It's beautiful. I just have to wash it. And that's all the fabric that I got over the weekend. All right, stuff that I bought online. So we got this, which is, I finally got the magnetic snaps. So if my mom bought a bag that I made, the way it's set up, I can actually sew it from the inside without going through the bag. So I'm going to use these, and then I'm going to make the next one I'm doing is going to actually have a zipper. So I've never done that with these kind of tote bag, but I want to try the zipper method. So I got that too, but I got this in black, gold, and silver. So I have tons now. And I think for some of these tote bags, having a snap is necessary because you just feel a little bit more secure when you close it in. Some of the bags I made, not all. Regular tote bag, you don't need us, but like the ones that I've been making for my mom, I feel like she could use a snap. So I got these. I was so happy I got these magnetic, and they're weighty. And then I got rows and rows of zipper, and all the handle part. And I am going to love this because I love that I can cut these my own length and enjoy it. So it's a lot. It's different colors, and honestly the quality of it, wouldn't know. The reviews were really good. But I like that there's so many different colors. So, and I'll be able to match it with whatever fabric I am working on. And if I run out, I can buy more because these were not bad at all. The price was really good. All right, still in the fabric section before we get over to the other section that you guys, if you watch my Instagram, you know. All right, I got, you see these? 2 boxes. I've never bought this much pattern in my life in one go. Well, 2 go. They had 2 different sale on Simplicity, and because again Simplicity done filed for bankrupt and liquidation and all that mess, and I don't know, I can't take a chance. So I went and got a lot of basic, a lot of pattern that I can hack, that I can do things with. And now that I got my tracer, I'll be able to preserve and have it for a while. And even if I want to make something for somebody else, again, I'll have all these different sizes and things. So quickly, I'm gonna show you these because there's I mean, you see me got the box, so you know it's a lot. I didn't even count. That's how much I'm not sure that's in it. So we're gonna start with Berta. We're gonna start with Butterick, and McCall is in this box. So they had their sale first. And some of these I don't even remember, I just know. So some of these are summer stuff, and again, that's just for my collection because these are not things I'm gonna make right away. So let's keep that in mind. So I got this dress. There goes another dress. This is long sleeve, so it depends on the fabric. It's something that I could use now. I got these tops, basic tops. Gotta love them. My nails are a mess. And then another dress, and I think I can make it with a thicker fabric, especially the one in blue over here for view A. Can't go wrong. Basic dresses. These are winter. I definitely can make some sweater dress with these. This is definitely vacation-ish kind of setup. I am making these. Absolutely making that dress. This is a sweater dress. Yes. I feel like that would be fun with some boots. I got this. I've always wanted this because this has all the different variation of sleeves. And you just to have this in my collection is a must. So I was very excited for that. Another jumpsuit. Love my jumpsuit. Another vintage. When I saw this, because it's you getting a dress, you getting a jacket, you getting a skirt. I mean, you getting a lot, and this is a 60s setup. This is a 60s setup. Love, love, love. Retro, can't go wrong. A bunch of retro, because there's another one, and I love this coat, and I really want to make this coat, but you know, getting the right fabric. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting getting the right fabric for this, because these fabrics can cost a lot of money, but we'll see. Another summer dress just to have in my collection. Here comes another summer dress. Gotta have them in my collection. Love this dress. Now this dress I can definitely wear for the cold season. I just have to add sleeve. So I will make this and just add sleeve to it. I made something similar to this before. I just like how the neckline looks on this. Another basic skirt. This is, I'm going to be taking out soon because I am absolutely making this outfit. But I want to make it in denim so I can wear it now. So yeah, this is definitely, put that to the side. Basic dress, no big deal. Hopefully nothing is blur. I think you guys are seeing fine. I love these shorts, but I also love the pants, and I'm considering making this soon as well, the pants. This is a trend right now. I just wanted it in my collection because, you know, trend come and go, but at the same time, this is still like a classic bubble situation. So, you know, the bubble skirt, and they have 3 different length variation on here. So I'm considering making the longer one. Definitely don't want the short, but modify it where it's a dress kind of situation. So yeah, love this. I just think this is such a classic pattern to have, and so I'm very much going to be doing something with this one at some point. But the fabric, to me, you'd have to line or wear something under it, but I just think this is absolutely stunning, how the flow of this with the right fabric. Yeah. And then the last 2 is, I think I have the skirt already, I'm not sure, but when I saw it, I'm like, yeah, I have the fabric that I'm going to use for this, and I don't think it's under, it's not one of the recommended one on here, but I don't care, but because it's gonna get made with this design. And then this one is a vintage dress. This is from the 60s, and I love vintage, so I was like, yeah. And so that is it, the first box. So let's get to the second box, which is even more. All right, I'm trying to run through these fast. So this is the dress I'm making for my mother. I'm using this view here, but it is modified. This view actually on the side. This is view 8 right here. But if you see the dress, you're gonna realize it's not gonna look nothing. You wouldn't, if you look at the dress, you wouldn't think of this pattern. But I needed the body of it in order for me to hack and change it and make it something that she wanted. The design is her idea. I just add my little touch to it and make it a little different. I like this because it wasn't straight. Like, it looks straight, but where the arm is and here, it has a certain flow on it, and you'll see that I was like, oh, you can see it in the line art. The line art do show you how the sides are going to look versus on the picture. And this is what I love about certain pattern. You just have to have your vision of what you want, because oftentimes it is not going to look like, it will look better than what they put on the cover. All right, I adore this jacket, and I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. Yeah. Look at this vintage Vogue. It says very easy, and I can see that it is easy. Yeah, it's just the detail in it. And I am going to be, I want to make view A or view B. But look at this jacket, guys. This is so good. This is so good, so good. I mean, this one, Vogue had the best out of all the ones, which is why in this box it is pretty much Vogue, with the exception of Berta in here, but it is Vogue box. This is Vogue box, just so you know. And look at this dress. I love every single one of the variation. The one in blue. Alright guys, this video is, I guess, long because I got cut off. Yeah, it's a long one, guys. And then this one, I just love the blue, but I love all of it, and I cannot wait to make this dress, especially the blue. But look at Vogue. Vogue is giving me life in this. I've been eyeing this fabric, this pattern. I even had it in, I couldn't, because I didn't even know Vogue, they had it online. And I was so glad I found it because I wanted it so long, but I wanted it for view B, the longer version. So now that I have it, it's going to be made. This one, I got it not for me necessarily because I got boobs, but I feel like one of my friends might ask me to make a dress like this and I will have it. So that's why I got it. But for me, this wouldn't work for my boobs. I would have to do I would have to change the back, and I don't know if I really care to do that, but I wanted to have it in my collection. More jacket. All right, let's go through this a little faster. I love this top. It's basic, but I like it. Ooh. I saw Mimi G made this last year. Or was it Christina? I don't know the girl name. Sorry, I don't think that's her name. Oops. And I wanted it last year and I never got to it, and I was worried about how it's gonna work for my, you know, my tummy area, but I need thick fabric to get away with that. The skirt. So you guys seen the similar skirt that I made from this, but it had a side zipper. This one is more constructed. It's more detail. I'm gonna make it because how much I love the other skirts that I've made. Definitely not, I don't think I want the long version. It's definitely gonna be that I'm gonna make the shorter version because it's over the knee, so it's a nice length and I love it. And then we have some basic jacket. Again, gotta have this fancy dress. Not for me, but I can make it for somebody. And yeah, love this. Or I can use the bottom and modify the top for something for me. That's how I look at it, because I love how the bottom is. All right, let's finish off the Vogue. So then we have this classic dress. Love. This always come back in season every couple of years, and I just wanted to have it in my collection. The cape dress. I love this. This is another vintage 1987 pattern. I just love the drama of the shoulder. And I want to make this. This is another classic, is the pussy tie. You know, it's just classic. And I have something similar, but I want to try this one because I feel like this one would be longer. The other one, it was short. I needed to add like 2 inches. This is the jacket that I'm planning on making for the African fabric. So this is what I mean by a plain blazer. No, you know, not too much detail. It does have those forgot what you call them, but I feel like I'll be able to get away with this with the African fabric. In its line, it is line. Yes, it does have line. So, but again, this is one of those that I feel like it's not going to be hard to execute because there's not a lot going on. Another basic top. I'm making B. When I say I'm making B, I'm making B, and I'm making it in multiple colors. I'm probably going to make about 3 of these in different color. And this is another classic, easy make. And this one is 1980s. I'm here for it. You know, I'm an 80 baby, you know. And then this is another one that I definitely can wear, but it's going to be a summer setup. But I needed to have it in my collection. And this jumpsuit, this is so good. And this one I think been around for a while, but I needed it in my collection. And so there we go. And then the last bit is Berta. So Berta also had a sale. And Berta to me is classic old setup. But again, I need to have these basic things in my wardrobe. So this is a dress that I plan on making because I like that it has the rouge detail on the side. So yeah, so here we go. This is also going to put to the side because I am actually going to make this next, and it's a sweatsuit outfit. It is sweatsuit season, and I am planning on making this, and it's also going to encourage me to use my double needle because I have not yet practiced using it, and I want to use it on this. So I have a bright color fabric, but I'm going to see if I can get some gray because I don't think I have enough. I have enough gray to make a top, but not a top and a bottom. So but I want to make it set, but for right now I might just still make it 2 different colors just for now until I can get us, you know, the right color for the set. So I'm going to put that to the side. So this is also another jacket. I love making jackets like this. The process is lengthy and basic sweater weather. So I'm going to be making some sweaters. Now I got the MC Hammer pants because every so often I see somebody make some cool MC Hammer pants, and I'm like, why am I not having it too? But not for that, it's outrageous, but I just need to have it in my collection. Am I ever gonna make it? Not sure, but it's gonna be in the collection. And that's these. I just think they're fun, and I think they will be cool in denim. And then the last is also dresses, basic dress, but also me kind of dress, and that's this. And that's it for the pattern. I know this video long because of the pattern. All right, then Monday. So Monday was stationery day because it was the first day of the hobonichi release for 2026. You guys know I'm a hobonichi girl, so let me grab. And I currently use the 5-year. So the 5-year is done this year. I'm on year 5 with this, so I have the 4 months left in this. So I knew I needed to get a new one, and then I'm currently using the weeks, and this is what I'm using. This is my planner. I do use my planner. I went through the Cousins, the small, the A6, the A5, and I decided last year, let me try out the weeks, and it was perfect for me because I don't necessarily have to do something specific like this day per se, but it needs to be done that week, kind of set up for how I roll, with the exception of, you know, the bills. But I wanted something where I can look at the entire week in one on just a page. So, you know, open up the page and I can see everything for the week, and I know what I need to do, and I use it every week. I did not like the Cousins so much because I hate that timeline, and I'm hoping that this video is gonna cut off soon, but just know the battery's dying. Just know that I repeated it for 2026. So I got, and I'm not gonna show you open it because I'm gonna save it for later, but I got the 2026 to 2030, and the cover butter, why I was so excited for the cover for this. And then I got the weeks, and then they gave us the freebie this year, which was these fun things, tea, and the pen that the hobonichi comes with. So I did that, and then I went to Yasaki. They did not have their stationery stuff. Unfortunately, their shipment didn't come in, but I went and got some ink. So this is the ink, and it's green. So I'm gonna do some videos using it at some point. And you know, it's a bunch of stickers in here. They also gave us a free tote bag, and this was really cool tote bag that they gave, good quality, and it came with a bunch of cool stuff, pencil board, divider stuff, and information stuff. So they still gave us stuff even though they didn't have their shipment. So I'm glad the other place had their shipment. With all this tariff things happening and the cost of everything, this is the first time I have ever bought my hobonichi at a store. I've always bought it online, get the box, have the cool unboxing. You guys see I do that every year during Vlogmas. So I don't have the box, but I'm still gonna do and save so you will see what cover I got and all of that at the end of the year. So just know that. But all you gotta know is I got another week's and I got the 5-year, and it's in here, including the beautiful cover that I'm so excited for. And the cover is going to be helpful because look how this survived 5 years, but it is a little bit nasty in terms of ink mark and all that. So I'm glad this year the cover will be great for that setup. So that is it. You know, we were able to make these hobonichi button. They show how to make it. I did a little clip of it, so I put it here. And all these other stuff. I want to try the tea. I have 2 of these and see how it tastes. They're green tea. So we'll do a whole video, a whole setup of all of this, and it's gonna be cute, and I'll show the ink and all the other stuff in another video. So you made it to this end. Throw me something in the, some, you know, cute emojis in the comment, because I know this video is going to be long and I did not expect it to be this long, but I got so much stuff and I'm hoping I didn't forget anything. I think I covered everything in this video, but if I did, it's just be another video. So hopefully you guys are, you know, keep watching, watch this video, you know, show girl some love. And then the next video will be Caribbean Literary Festival. And I'm hoping to get some good footage. I need to have everything charged up and not blinking at me as it is right now. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.